हेलो एवरीवन। आज का हमारा चैप्टर है फाइंडिंग रैशनल एंड इरेशनल नंबर बिटवीन एनी टू नंबर्स। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल we will try to find rational number between two numbers. There are certain method to get the number. Let's say we have a number 1 and 2. We want to find rational number between 1 and 2. We already know that there are no integers between 1 and 2. So how we will calculate it? One method is the average method. We can take average of this number. The average means the mean, the middle position of those number will be given by the average. So what will be its value? Its value will be the average of two number, that will be 3 by 2. So here you get 3 by 2. If we want another number between 1 and 2, we can also get a number here which will be the average of 3 by 2 and 1. How we will get this number? We will take the average here. 1 plus 3 by 2 by 2, it will give 5 by 4. So we get the another number. What about number here? Similar, you will get this by averaging this number, and you will get it's 3 by 2 plus 2 by 2, it's 7 by 4. So here it's the number of 7 by 4. So we saw that by averaging any number we get the middle number there, and all this number is between 1 and 2. We can continue similar process to get number between 5 by 4 and 3 by 2 by averaging this number. Similarly, we can get number here by averaging this number, and so on. We can calculate as many as number, but here we have to take the average each and every time. So it's quite tedious process. So we will see it how to calculate by plus one method if base is same. Let's say we want to calculate a rational number between 2 by 3 and 5 by 3. It's simple that by intuition we know that there are numbers 3 by 3 and 4 by 3 here, where 2 by 3 and 3 by 3, 4 by 3 and 5 by 3. So we get two numbers here. But what about if I want here, if I want 5 rational number? So it's not easy here directly, but we can shorten it by remembering a trick that if someone is asking about 5 rational number, so what we will do? We will just add 1 and get the number. So if question is asking about find 5 rational number, so we have to calculate 5 plus 1, and we can use this number for our convenience. How we will use this number as convenience? That we have numbers 2 by 3 and 5 by 3. We have to multiply in numerator and denominator by 6. So it will give this, and here it will give 12 by 18, and it will give 30 by 18. So now we can see here are multiple number between those two numbers. What are those numbers? It's like 13 by 18, it's 14 by 18, 15 by 18, and so on till 29 by 18. And you can pick any 5 number in between and your answer will be correct. So this method we have to calculate in cases where you have same base, and you can use this trick. One method also you can add here. If you have numbers, similar number 2 by 3 and 5 by 3, also you can use a simple technique like multiplying by 10 over both sides. So you will get 20 by 30 and 50 by 30. So you have around 29-30 numbers in between. What will be those numbers? 21 by 30, 22 by 30, and so on till 49 by 30. So you can also use, if you want additional number, you can multiply it by 100. If you want 1000 digits, you can multiply by 1000 and you will get as many as number you want. But at your syllabus you will be able to solve all the question from this technique plus one method. Okay, but there are some cases where the base is different. So how you will calculate rational number between those two number? So first of all, we have to make the base equal, and one way is to do that is multiplying this number by both of these numbers and multiplying this number by both of this number. So it will give 2 into 4 by 3 into 4. We have multiplied this 4 with up and down, and here you will multiply by 3. This 3 you have to multiply on numerator and denominator. So what we will get? We will get 8 by 12 and 15 by 12. So we can see that here we can also get the value like 9 by 12, 10 by 12, 11 by 12, 12 by 12, 13 by 12, and 14 by 12. So we can get this much number. But what if someone is asking about 10 rational number? For test 10 rational number, we can switch back to this formula. We have to multiply by 11 on numerator and denominator, and you will get the same value. So this is the method to calculate a rational number. We have 3 methods for this. Now let's come to our finding a rational number. In a rational number, from our previous class, we know that irrational numbers are non-terminating and non-repeating in nature. What it means? That for non-terminating, the number won't end, like 5, 9, 6, 2, 7, 3, 5, 2, 9. Any number will be there, but it will not terminate. It will go up to infinity. And non-repeating number is like there is no number getting repeated, so it's non-repeating and non-terminating. This is irrational number basically. So how you will calculate irrational number between two numbers? That's very easy. Let's say you want to calculate irrational number between 1 and 2. So from definition we know that irrational number are non-terminating and non-repeating in nature. So let's say this example. Is this number between 1 and 2? Yes. Any number which are added, it's all between 1 and 2 because we are taking 1.1, and you can randomly put any number. Okay, because it's non-terminating and no number is getting repeated, so it's a irrational number. Simple. Like we can take 1.3 and this number is also somewhere between here, and you can randomly put any number and you will get another irrational number here. So this question, I think this question won't be asked in your exam because this is too much easy, but I will suggest you to write in some format. Like if you are writing for 1 point, and you can put like 150, 250, 350, 450, 550 and so on. So it will be for your convenience that you are avoiding any repetition of number. No number is getting repeated and it won't terminate, so it's a irrational number and it will look nice also. So it's a method. Now if you want to calculate irrational number between two rational number, let's say you got a value like 1/2 and 3/2. This is the number, this is the two rational number. So first of all, if you are getting something in fraction form, you have to calculate its calculate it in decimal form. Like for 1.2 we will get 0.5 and 3.2 we will get 1.5. so now we have to calculate, let's say 5 irrational number. 5 irrational number. So how we will do it? We will start, we have to take number greater than 0.5 and less than 1.5. so let's take 0.5 and 1 2 3 4 5 9 6 3 2 5 9 6 1 5 9. Any number you can take which are non-repeating and non-terminating, it will be considered as irrational number. You can take 0.610 210 310 510, any number which are non-terminating and non-repeating. So you can find, but you have to consider that your number should be greater than this and less than this, and all this number will be considered as irrational number. So if you are getting questions in fraction form, let's convert into decimal form, then you can do this process. And here we came to conclusion that we can find rational number by averaging two number and keep on averaging between numbers, and we will be getting one rational number for that. But this method is quite tedious for larger set of numbers, so we will do +1 method if the base is same, and you will get numbers. One method is to, if you want numbers, you can also multiply and divide by 10, 100 or 1000 as per your requirement, how many numbers you want. And if you have different bases, you have to make the base same and you can calculate the numbers. If this method fulfills your requirement of numbers, it's well and good. If not, you can uh, continue along with +1 method and you will get as many as number you want. For irrational number, you can take random numbers. There's no issue for that. If you get in fraction form, you have to find out the decimal form and you can take random numbers. And now we have come to the end of this chapter. So if you have any doubt, you can ask me in question. You can ask me any question in comment section, and we will continue our syllabus in upcoming videos. Thanks everyone.